presented as the mouthpiece mentioned. Okay.
So there were two flags. Yeah. There were two flags on top. One has been presented to the family. The other was just to drape it, perhaps for the sake of dignity. But we know that according to Islamic rites, he can only be buried in a white piece of cloth. So that last piece of flag has been taken off, and now you can see the dignitaries around the final resting place, led by Vice President Kashim Shettima. Of course, President Tinubu is looking on from a distance there, but is not directly by the graveside. We can see the Vice President there, and it appears that the final prayers will be said as his body is being lowered into the grave, the final resting place. We already saw that tiny, I'm not sure what the measurement is, but it does look like 6 by 1 foot. Where that final body, will be laid to rest in finality in Mother Earth. You can see it as it's been lowered into that resting place, Sean.
Interesting indeed. Like I said, a combination of two different traditions: Islamic rites of burial passage and the military funeral procedures in burying their own dead. So this is what we have seen. Usually, when the military buries their own, one of their own, they put the citation is being read, the gun salute, and the bugle is being played, showing a final respect, and then the flag is being unveiled on the body of the dead and handed over to a member of the family. All these have been done, and Chief Imam is the one who will coordinate the final committee to Mother Earth, and that's what we're seeing live right now.
Sure, I think one of the things that also sticks out here is the fact that we can see on the side there, because after he's been lowered into Mother Earth, you can see that there are a number of paraphernalia right beside it, sticks and mats, which will be used to cover that final resting place. And it would seem that in Islam, no matter who you are, that is just how you're going to be laid to rest. It's not the simplicity. Yes, it's not dependent on your status in life. It does appear that it will be something as simple as sticks and a mat.
Yeah, there is a status to bury the dead. You assume that status as long as you are a Muslim and you decide to be buried in Islamic way. That is the status. Your status as human breathing, as soon as you're dead, this is what happens according to Islamic rite. And it shows the stark simplicity of life, the circle of life, the sheer humanity in when the life is out of the human body, and a lot of things that happen when a man breathes his last. So this is the moment we have all been waiting for, the final interment of the Nigeria's former president, Muhammadu Buhari. They call him, some call him Baba, some call him Megaskia, some call him say Buhari. Whatever it is to you, whoever it may appear to you, this is the man that you cannot dispute the fact that he was a general in the army, former head of state, two-term Nigeria's elected president, who died at the age of 82. And before sunset, he's been buried in the hometown where he was born in Daura, Katsina State.
Indeed, Sean, the time as we speak is 5:53 p.m. local time, and you'll see that the sticks are finally being put, the sticks that had been on the side are finally being put across that final resting place. They will be covered with a mat, perhaps also with the sand we also see there, and that is the note of finality to this life lived with passion for Nigeria, lived with devotion to the unity of Nigeria. For those who have sent in their tribute to a man who has taught us a lesson in resilience and not giving up easily on the hopes that you have for your country. Now, as I earlier highlighted, whether or not he was able to live up to the ideals which a lot of Nigerians had believed the jury will still be out. I guess that will be discussed for many days and weeks to come, or perhaps even years, when history has been considered. Usually the prayer is that history be kind to you. Yeah. But as we see right now, the final rites being done, the sticks have now been laid across, and the mats are now being put on that final resting place, soon to be covered with earth, and perhaps that will be it for, what we know for the Islamic burial rites.
Of course, some of the processes in an Islamic burial is such that the body is carried to the burial site. Of course, we've seen that often in a silent procession, with only men traditionally allowed to attend the burial. And oftentimes the graves is dug perpendicular to Mecca. The body is placed on his right side facing the holy city, and each mourner, it says, placed 3 handfuls of soil into the grave, and there is a marker which we have seen is placed to identify the grave without elaborate designs. And in all of this is the fact that when gathering at the designated area, there are about 3 rows of typically form at least 3 rows with men in front, followed by children, and then women at the back. So Islamically speaking, women are not allowed in proximity too close. Men in front, children followed in that row, in that order.
Buhari has been finally buried. May his soul rest in peace. That is it. My people, please, if you are in this life, please make sure you do good things, so that anytime you leave this world, people will always remember you for good. Don't let people remember you because you can give doggies. Don't let people remember you because you can knock very well. Don't let people remember you because you don't allow people to sleep at night, because you are an armed robber and all. Please, let people remember you for good, not for evil, okay? That is it. Always try to have a good impact in the society, all right? Anyway, we believe that he has joined, you understand me, his ancestor. We believe he's in heaven now. You understand me? He's there with the angels of God. He's dancing with them. It's because I believe that everyone miss him. You understand me? That is why many people, they came for the burial. That is to tell you that he's a good man. You understand me? That is it. Anyway, rest in peace. I don't talk my finish. I don't base.